Hello everyone. There is this video trending online right now, and I'm going to display it on my screen. It will be showing for the next 13 seconds. So if you don't have the heart, you don't have the stomach for a violent video, please just keep the next 13 seconds of this video. I want you to just watch it. Sit back and watch it. Although I encourage everyone to watch it so that you understand the pain. You understand where I'm coming from. You understand. Just watch it. Now you have seen this video, you can see the angle of which this rage is coming from, this anger, this heat, this fire that is burning within me is coming from. Whenever I am this angry, I find it difficult to get coordinated. I'm forcing myself right now to make this video because I'm highly emotional. This is something we keep hammering on. This is something we keep trying to sensitize women on. Marriage is not the ultimate thing here. I'm not saying the men are not domestically abused. No, they also fall within the victims also. But you find more of the women and the children. You find more women domestically abused, either psychologically, physically, emotionally, different ways. Even financially, you find them abused. There are several laws in Nigeria that are meant to protect the women, protect persons from domestic abuse. There are several laws concerning them in Nigeria. We have the VAP, that's the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act. We also have the Child Rights Act. The Criminal Code is also there. Even if at all you want to say, okay, the Child Rights Act or the Violence Against Persons Act, Persons Prohibition Act is not applicable in your own state, we have the Criminal Code of Nigeria. It's there. It's there. Before I go into the legal side, women, what are we doing? Like, what is happening? What are we doing? What is happening? Is this happening? What is happening? You wake up one morning, you're finding one case of a man pouring acid on a woman. You find one case of this one is setting the woman on fire. You get married to someone, you have, oh God, you have a spouse, a partner you chose to spend the rest of your life with. In fact, it's making me feel as if we have a community filled up with people that eat humans. They lack zero sympathy, no sympathy whatsoever for humanity. What is happening? You see your fellow human being, you're pouring. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is happening? It's painful. There is violence every day in homes. If you can't find that comfort, you can't find that security in your own home, your place of abode, where you sleep, where you rest, where you spend virtually all your time. If you have the whole of 24 hours, if at all you're working outside your home, you will say, okay, you're spending the next 8 hours, 9 hours outside your home. The rest of the 24 hours, you spend them in your house. And it's supposed to be the safest of all places. And it's no longer safe. Both for the child, both for the women, it's no longer safe. What is happening? You understand? There is need to hammer on it. There is need to hammer on it. It boils down to, okay, from the first day a child is born, the girl child, we put it into her head like, oh, you're the weaker sex. Oh, women are meant to relax, get married. In fact, from birth, you see some women grooming their children just to get married. Nothing again is in their head, only marriage. Oh, you're going to get married to the president. Oh, you're going to get married to the governor. Even in churches, you will see, at times it pisses me off. You see some men of God preaching. Hey, raise your hand up. You will get married to governor. Hey, raise up your hand. I can see women getting married to presidents. I can see girls here If you become the president or you become the governor, what will happen? Will the world, will the world become flat? Will the world choose to not to exist? What will happen when women stand up and decide to grab things? What will happen when women decide to implement the laws that are there to protect them? It all starts from now. What are you teaching your children, men, women? Because it's not just on it's not just on the shoulders or the burden of a woman to groom a child. Even the men here, they themselves even put that in their children's head. They put that in the female's head, in the girl child, letting them know that okay, yes, the moment you're born, you're meant to be under the roof of a man, under the provision of a man, and all that. Marriage is not the ultimate, for goodness sake. The first sign of violence, move. The first sign of violence, move. When a man keeps telling you, I will wound you, I will injure you, you're this, you're worthless, what are you looking for there any longer? Why stay? Why? Because of you have children, yes? Are you the only person to give birth to children? Why stay and endure such dehumanizing behavior? Why stay? Doesn't your life have value? Now, this woman died within hours, as the story goes. She's late. So these same children that made her stay in the marriage, what will become of them? Will she start thinking of them from her grave? What will become of them? How about if we change the scenario? The first sign of abuse, of violence against her, she moves herself. Okay, even if she's allowed to travel or to pack her things out with the children, she packs her things out with the children. Won't they be alive today? No matter what, won't they be alive today? That is why, as a woman, as a man, put it into the skull from birth of your children. Let your girl child know that she's a queen. Let your girl child know that there are more things beyond marriage. Marriage is not the ultimate. Let your girl child know that she needs to add value to her life. Because if you look at this whole thing, the only thing that can keep a woman receiving such abuse, such violence, day in, day out, from one animal, I won't call such person a human being. The only thing I can think of right now would be, because of financial status. How will she feed? How will she take care of the children? Or maybe her family has no financial backing and all that. From now, train your children. Let them be able to be independent. Without that thing, that status, marriage, the woman can be able to feed herself, can be able to take care of herself, can be able to, oh goodness. It's painful, it's disheartening. It's painful, it's disheartening. That is why I encourage women, no matter what, get married under the act. Get married under the Marriage Act, so that your marriage can be secured. Because with all this whole nonsense the man is doing, so at the first sign of violence, if she wants to divorce him, she will divorce the man, he'll pack his things and leave. Under the act, she doesn't need to leave the house. There are different, in fact, I will tag a link to this video where I've talked about domestic violence before. If you look at this Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act, this law was passed as way back as 2015. 2015. And what year are we? 2025. We are still talking about violence. We are still battling violence. What are we doing? Are we going forward or are we going backwards? We have all these things. We have all these laws. We have them to be implemented. But the drive is not there. You even go to the police station trying to report one man violating you in the house. You will hear them talk about, his family matter. His husband and wife matter. You will complain that, I was beaten by my husband. Do you know it's a punishable offense? But no matter who, whether husband, whether father, whether mother, whether who, is a crime. Crime is a crime. So why should it be segregated? Why should it be Oh goodness. I said it, when I'm angry, I'm not coordinated at all. I'm just forcing myself here. Women, wake up. Men, wake up, because your daughters are involved. Men, wake up. Men, become real men. Women, wake up and be the queen that you're born to be. Wake up and be the queen you're born to be. You will hear some men giving excuses like, because maybe out of anger, I hit her. What kind of anger is that? Are you an animal? Out of anger, I did this. Out of this, I did that. What happens to walking away? If your marriage is no longer conducive for you, please take a bow. Walk out. Your life is more precious. Now, yes, she's dead. She's below 6 feet. Then, we the humans that love her, we the humans that care for her, what happens? We are the ones alive here to feel all the hurt and pain. Her children are there to feel all the hurt and pain. Then the child goes to school one day and you're like, where is your mommy? Or what happens to your mom? And you see the child giving excuse, oh, my father killed her. Is that not an abomination? A man that is meant to protect a woman you call your wife. You're meant to protect, you're meant to. If you cannot protect your wife, you're a loser. If you cannot protect your wife, you are a loser. You're a born loser. That is what you are. Then the same you that have been placed with the responsibility to protect your partner, that same you is the one that chooses to inflict pain, hurt, as far as death upon your partner. This is painful. This is disheartening. It's sad. Let us wake up and do the needful, please. Women, wake up. A word is enough for the wise. I've spoken too much. I've spoken too much. I'm going to drop the link that talks extensively on violence, domestic violence, violence against women and the girl child. Please click on the link below and watch it and get sensitized and get all the knowledge you want concerning domestic violence. I am Blessing Joseph, Dr. Blessing Joseph, and you're with Victoria Legal. Thank you.